What's up, guys? This is Miasin. So a few days ago, or it might have been like over a week ago, I made a banlist prediction video, and y'all, you know me, I hate Tenpai Dragons, so I wanted a bunch of cards limited or even banned, just because, you know, why not, huh? This deck is annoying. Everyone who isn't a Tenpai player hates Tenpai, and I feel like almost half of the Tenpai players also hate their own deck. And to be fair, that's also true for every other deck out there. Everybody hates Snake Eyes, everybody hates Yubel, everything is boring as shit, and this format needs a change. Now, one of the suggestions that I kind of recommended, I said that Tenpai Dragon Chandra could get banned, and it wouldn't really change that much to the deck, although it would be a pretty fair hit. Some people thought that it was a little unfair because it's the only tuner in the deck, and if you ban the only tuner in a synchro deck, then you're killing it a little too much. To that, all I have to say is, let me educate you. As a matter of fact, even if you ban Tenpai Dragon Chandra, the deck is still completely playable. It doesn't change that much, and I want to say, if the only thing that Konami does in this ban list is limit the field spell, and even if they limit the Kaimen, it doesn't change anything. I think Tenpai Dragon is going to be the best deck by a long shot, because right now, it's good enough to the point where it also compete with Snake Eyes and Yubel, but we're obviously going to assume that Snake Eyes and Yubel are going to get destroyed. So I think what they should do is completely demolish the deck by hitting 3 cards and potentially banning Tenpai Dragon Chandra, and of course this video will make you understand why the card can go away. Alright, so right now my opponent has 25,000 life points, meaning that even under Prosperity I can still OTK. This is still a 1-card OTK, so normal summon, you search for the Genroku, and you don't even have to use its effect. You just synchro right away for the Biden Dragon, revive back the Genroku. I usually attack with it just so I have more attacks declared so that the Biden can use its effect quicker. And then at this point you tag out into the white, and then that searches the Kaimen, attack, and then go for the level 10 synchro, and then the Kaimen is gonna summon the Fedora, revive back the Paijra, and then attack again for another 3,300 damage, whatever the hell this is. Not that it really matters. And then revive back the Biden, attack again. You don't really need a field spell for any of that, and then Trident Dragon, destroy your other 2 monsters, and I think you can easily see that this is going to be 12,000 damage, 25,200 damage off of 1 single card. So assuming that you have the field spell right away, right, and you don't get hit by something like Ghost Ogre, obviously you only need 4 summons in your main phase 1, which is still more than 1 summon only of just normal summon Chandra attack. But yeah, field spell is also obviously a 1-card massive OTK for like 34,000 something damage. So yeah, normal summon, get your white, and then that searches the Kaimen, and then battle phase attack, and then Kaimen is gonna very specifically search, but not search and special summon the Genroku, because you want to summon Genroku off of its own effect, so that way it becomes a tuner that is level 4. Otherwise, it's gonna be summoned as a non-tuner level 3. That's like the worst case scenario, because what are you gonna do? Dante Pass? That's a nice deck you got there. So yeah, attack, even though it does 0 damage, who gives a shit? Revive back the Genroku, and then attack again. So far, we don't really need the Trident Dragon for anything, and I think this is still OTK, so it doesn't change anything, but if we want to just overkill our opponent, the field spell can always help out a little bit, right? Even though it's, again, just not a necessity at all. So yeah, revive back and then attack. At this point, this is already like 14,000 damage. And then if we want to just do like an extra 9k, the field spell is there to help us do that. So that's the reason why combo number 1 was 25,200 damage. And this one is 34,200 damage. So I think you do a little less damage without the red. All of your combos that used to OTK are still 1-card OTKs. It quite frankly changes absolutely less than nothing. Chandra is just not really needed. Well, I mean, by not needed, I mean the deck can still be playable without Chandra, but obviously without Chandra, your deck is way more reliant on the Genroku, because if you can't resolve that, then your deck does nothing. And you might have to start playing cards like the Strudo, and you might actually have to play this deck as a real synchro deck, which is gonna be something that, of course, the people who don't really want to use their brains will probably complain about. But Yak Sign, I just want to normal summon 1 monster and then kill my opponents. Well, yo, my bad, but I also have to, you know, think a little too much in order to win nowadays. It's also getting on my nerves, you know. Normal summon Snake Eye Ash is not enough anymore. I also have to use the effect of Poplar and just do a lot of things. But yeah, moral of the story, I hate Tenpai Dragon, and I hate Tenpai Dragon.